Hello, Ricks and Kitties here. We live, I do believe. Oh gosh, the camera's cutting my head off though. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. Let's see, are we streaming? You just never know. How's everybody doing tonight? Anybody out there? Make sure I can hear myself tonight. I cannot find my stream, which I know it's there. Ah, there we go. And we have audio. Right on. All right, so here we are. Oh, where'd my phone stand go? It is Tuesday, and we are live in the litter box. And I have the camera set up so that we can see the city tonight. It's a really good view. I am enjoying this. Hello, Blenda One. Glad to be here, she says. And we are glad to have you, Miss Belinda. Absolutely. And so I didn't really have any big plans for us tonight. I haven't been Legoing much this week. It's been a slow Lego week. So last week we were working on the miniature spaceman set, the Space Baby set, whatever you want to call it. We did not finish it. So if I can't come up with anything fun for us to do, we will finish building that. We'll have to move the camera back to the table. Belinda One is in the house tonight. How are you doing, lady? How is things in your neck of the woods? Things have been going all right here, busy with work. That's why I haven't been Legoing too much. I come home, make the dinner, eat the dinner, hang out, do some yoga to let go of the day, and go to sleep and start all over again like everybody else, right? So I've been thinking about redoing this city. It's a big undertaking. I really want to not destroy too many things, but yet you can't not. But I don't know what to do with this stuff, y'all. And my husband just says, pack it away in a tote. You know, like all the other things that are built but not being used at the moment. And I really contemplated, I really wanted to put that train up here. But if you put the train, I mean, we've seen it down below, right? We've worked out with that. And so we know it's like 8 studs wide for the track, but you're going to need at least 20 studs all the way around. And I would lose roads, which is fine. I've had some ideas on how to combat that. You know, the main thing, I mean, the city is called Brick Lake City. And my lake is really small right now. My very first version of the city, the ocean was over in this far corner and the water just ran off the edge. And I had a dock over there and we had boats and I really, really loved it. And I would really like to incorporate that again and make the water bigger and really focus on what the underneath of the water looks like. Like have the cabin over here in the corner, which you can't see. Let's see if we can, how close can we get or get it in the view? But the cabin, that whole plate over has a river bed underneath the water. You can see the cabin. Let's see. The one with the red top on it. Whoop, right over there. Unfortunately, we cannot see what I'm talking about, though. Here, let me go a little slower here. All right, there it is. But underneath the water, I have all kinds of round and square 1x and 2x, depending on, and tan, light tan, gray, dark gray, to look like pebbles. And my whole river over here does not look like that. It's actually darker tiles. And so I have just a little, it gets real tight right there. And then I've got this guy that he's the Rapids guy. He's I think he came with a set, but I bought him separate. I do believe. I can't remember. I think he went to a bigger set and he came with a skunk. So he might be a little set on his own. I just don't remember. It's been a few years. But he's over here in the river, in the rapids. There aren't really any, but I would really like to have a bigger lake and then have streams come off in different areas. So a stream can run behind a house or feed another little pond. I'm not quite sure. And then if I did that and ran a train around, then I'm going to have bridges. And so that doesn't sound fun. I don't want to have to try to learn how to make train bridges. Let's see. Belinda 1 says it would be a lot of work. Absolutely. Would you put each building in, I guess, heart that the YouTube puts is in the way of the chat. How can I see it then? Yeah, I would put each building in a tote, or sometimes several buildings in a tote. I have a Christmas bin, and it has some buildings in it. And one of, I think it's Santa's Visit. It's actually upside down. It's on a plate. Everything's plated, mill's plated, and I put it upside down on top of another one because the triangle fit. And so, but it's just sat in the tote for a year since last Christmas, and we'll open it come when it's time to decorate for Christmas and put that out and see how well it comes out. But I've seen some people just take them and shove them in Ziploc bags and really struggle to get them in there, and they stay together. It's kind of crazy, but that's why we love Lego and not knockoff bullshit Lego, because it's knockoff. It's not Lego. None of it has the clutch power at all. And that's why Lego is worth, well, I can't really say it's worth what you pay for, but it is, because, it could be cheaper, right? It could be, everything can be cheaper, but it is worth the purchase because there's just nothing better. And if you're going to buy a Louis Vuitton purse or, some top-notch bag or pair of tennis shoes that everybody loves, they're all going to be expensive because they're the top. They're the best. So, I think maybe, I don't know what to do with this city. There's so much stuff sitting around. I could clean it up a little bit. So I did want to show you guys the little build we did last week. We have the little mini space guys. So Here is the rocket part of that build. And then just the most adorable little spaceship. Oh, you know what I was going to do? If I had my wits about me today, I was going to go buy hooks and fishing line, and we were going to hang stuff tonight. But one, I didn't have stuff ready that I even knew I wanted to hang, which, I mean, who am I kidding? All that stuff's downstairs. One day, we will have to take a field trip to the rest of the house. You know, we always just hang out up here in this room, right? In the Lego room, but you have no idea how much Lego is in the rest of the house. And my son would be probably angry at how much Lego is downstairs, because when he was growing up, I never let him keep it out overnight in the living room. He always had to take it all back to his room. But I want to hang, I was thinking maybe I could hang this little ship. You can hang it real low so that maybe it's flying in. And I have several of James's helicopters that he's built that I want to hang up. Scoopy was here, but she left. And I've lost my water. There it is. All right. Scoopy, are you coming back? But I also have the Narwhal hot air balloon from the Dreams sets that have come out was it last year now? No, it was this year. But I have that one hanging over here on a shelf. And I have it hanging with the gold chains, the Lego gold chains. Here, I'm grabbing it. The Narwhal. The Narwhal hot air balloon needs to be hung. Yeah, Belinda, one says you thought it was all just in this room. No, it is not. And then you have my husband that started collecting the Lego Mario sets. And so he has his own collection of Lego. And he also collects the Unikitty, those that little kitty. Did you call it a minifig? Is she a minifig? Yeah, I think she's a minifig. So the Unikitty minifig, he loves those. I mean, you know, I watched M&R, his latest video, and he was talking about droids, and are droids considered a minifig, Lego Star Wars droids? And he says no, and I say no too. And so then in that category, does that fit as a minifig? I don't know. I don't see why not. So, yeah, I don't have anything else to show you except this little space baby space ride. You can turn it. Has anybody ever seen this before? Do you know what it's from? Isn't that cute? This is a little space ride that comes with the space roller coaster set that they put out a couple years ago. Last year? I think we got it last year for James's birthday. Isn't that fun? Let's see here. Belinda, is it just you and I out here tonight? It sure is. It's just you and I. Belinda says, that's what I was thinking. Legos must be for rich people, right? I mean, they are a premium product. Absolutely. You know, the thing about Lego is, though, that yes, there are some very expensive sets, but, you know, they did especially when James was growing up, they did a very, very good job at making things affordable. I mean, back in the early 2000s, when you bought a box, or, well, it would have been a bag, a CMF, a collectible minifig, would have come in a little poly bag, and they were $2.99. They were probably cheaper than that at one time, but that's what I remember them being, is $3. And they were $3 for a very long time. And then they went up to $3.99, and now after the pandemic, they are now $4.99. So one of these little guys that used to be, they probably, I wonder back in the day. So minifigs, the CMF lines have been out for 26 years because we are on series 26. And so that means they started in 1998. I mean, that's right? We're on series 26, or we were on series 24, because I thought maybe they started in 2000. But either way, they put one out every year. There's my minifig paper. All the way down there. Because this will tell me what set of, or what year it is. Well, that's Dungeons and Dragons. That doesn't count. But anyway, you get the point. So, when they first came out, were they $1.99? Probably. So we've gone from $2 to $5. They put that little, it is a little watermelon girl. She's a watermelon girl holding a watermelon slice. So I have a whole little garden over here. Well, it's not a whole little garden. It's a little garden. They grow specific things, Lego specific things. But I have shoots of corn, and there's carrots growing, of course, and some apples. But, we have the CMF there that is a watermelon, but we also have one that's a carrot. And then we have one that is dressed as corn. But, he's Mayor McCorn, or is he just Mayor Corn in the Adventures of Lego City, the cartoon that they do? He's the mayor. And so this is his wife, the carrot. And so they went to the farmer's market that is set up over there where I just pulled them from. And they went and they adopted a baby corn and a baby carrot. And so they're over there walking away from the garden and the farmer's market with their new purchase of baby corn and baby carrots. What are you doing, Scoop? Scoop is looking at the camera. She can't figure out what's going on. What's happening? We're filming in a different fashion tonight, huh? Let's see. Belinda 1 says, you didn't mean that. If something story about, I'm sorry, we didn't mean to. That word, please forgive me. I don't know what you need forgiven for. It's all good. If you said some bad words or typed some bad words, they didn't show up on my end. So it just says, I said it looks like it is so far, and that's cute. So I don't see any issues. Right on. So all is good, Belinda 1. But you see the baby corn and the baby carrot? Oh, Scoop's in the house. So this is a just a little thing I threw together one day, so I won't be too disappointed to pull out this little area. Whoops. That was our good tree that we built on our live that one time. That one time, where we built that tree. Let me get this snapped back on. Gosh darn it. There. But I definitely want to keep these two houses. I love them. But I also have I have two buildings that I need to build and put up here. Now, one of them is, why do you have to get up there, Scoop? One of them is one that I'm really not sure if I want to open it or not. It's a big one, and one day it could be worth a lot of money. I mean, it's already worth more than I paid for it, but that's not a reason to not open it. It's just a reason to not open it yet, still. I'm just not quite ready. Not until I'm 100% convinced that I'm ready to put it in here. What are you doing? Yeah, behave. And so I definitely would take the police station and the fire station back out. I really like the hotel and things, so it's a lot. The great thing about the hotel is it can be beachfront property. You need to be able to stay at the beach, so the hotel would always be good. The little Lego store here, everybody needs a Lego store, so that's got to stay. And do you really need food places? Maybe not so much. So I may be able to put the toy store, the pizza place, and the bakery. I could put those away. But I think the ultimate goal of it would end up looking like a boardwalk, because I want to keep the Ferris wheel. I'm definitely keeping the tree house that's here. You can't really see it because that haunted house is blocking it. But yeah, I guess you can see it over here in the corner behind it. I definitely love that one. Let's see, is this light washing everything out? Not that one. Oh, no, that's probably not better, is it? Let me know. Light on or light off. Let's see. Are you... Yeah, Scoopy is cute, isn't she? But I don't know when this project will unfold, because I really need a vision first, but I also don't really build that way. Visions don't really come to me. I have to figure it out. So I'm going to start by doing some drawings, but there's also a house I want to make and build, but I think that'll just have to be a side project on top of another project. Who am I kidding? I need to get building. Need to get busy building for sure. Well, Belinda, it looks like it's still you and I in here tonight. So I know you cut out last time a little early, so it must be late in your neck of the woods. And I really just wanted to hang out and chat with everybody. I didn't really have anything planned for this evening. So I think I would like to thank Belinda One for showing up tonight, and anybody else that catches this live. And I'm going to call it a night. Guys, I'll be better prepared next week, and we will either finish our build of the miniature spacemen or we'll do something else. All right, you guys. I love you. Thank you for your time. Have a great evening. Bye.